guys, so it is Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, and I'm here at Proven Winners Direct. All right, so this is their whole operations center, and I'm gonna make the best of this trip, and I will show you guys as much as I can before they kick me off the property. All right, sorry for the glare, guys, but this is their main office right there. All right, so this right here is the entrance. Let's just go ahead and tour as much of this as they allow. So this right here is a great shot. Let's see if I could kind of zoom back. All right, so I just want to give you a lay of the land before we start hitting up key areas. I love this sort of like a loggia area with all the hanging baskets and the containers at the bottom. Very nice. We'll check that out shortly. This right here is another display of hanging baskets, and on the bottom it looks like they have some choice shrubs. It's beautiful euonymus right here. It's hard to believe that that's one plant. So we'll just walk down this alley right here, adjacent to one of their greenhouses. So I'm not sure if these plants are out to the public at this point, or this is for next year, 2025. But this right here, I use something similar to this. I think it's a petunia. Yeah, it's a royal velvet supertunia. I used something similar to this a couple years ago in a container, and it outperformed. So as you guys know, all the petunia series, they're very floriferous, very floriferous. You got that luscious royale lemon tart lantana right there. Beautiful. Looks like that grass is Queen Tut. So what I'll do is a B-roll. I'll first come through, I'll identify all the plants, and then I'll do a B-roll footage and just show the plants that I'm talking about. That way I'm not taking too long showing each and every plant. I love that waxy begonia in the back. Pegasus begonia. I like the texture of the leaves. And I think it's both shade and sun tolerant, as are most begonias. Here's a nice cascading lobularia right here, Snow Princess. Great for the edge of the border, spills over into the sidewalk or your walkway or rocks. Very nice. Let's not forget the beautiful hanging baskets. I'm not really that big on hanging baskets, but these are some gorgeous annuals. Looks like some verbena and some more supertunia. They do well together, apparently. Everybody knows this big thing right here. For all you know, this is probably like 2 or 3 plants. Supertunia bubblegum. For those who love the hot colors, this looks to be like a peachy apricot, kind of like a sunset tone to that Supertunia. Very cheerful, very cheerful. That's a gorgeous arbor. That'll make a great entrance arbor for a garden. Bundle kits. So they do all the planning and designing for you. It's very nice. I can smell that, what is that over there? Is that Gomphrena? Or Kufia? No, Kufia is the, these are hummingbird magnets. This is a Kufia. And it has a smell to it too. Let me see. It has an interesting spicy smell to it. Some more lemon tart lantana. And I'm assuming that is not Gomphrena. That is called Evolvulus. Okay. I could be wrong. No, that's actually Gomphrena. I'm sorry, guys. Trifula pink Gomphrena. That's what that is. This sweet potato vine is gorgeous. Well watered, well fertilized, well taken care of. Because I know mine does not look like this. So this is upside black coffee. Ipomea. Sweet Caroline. Great contrast in foliage with just about anything. So these grasses right here are Juncus, Graceful Grasses series, and it's called Blue Mohawk. It's got the blue tinge needles. Looks really nice. And they're not flat blade grasses either. The blades are kind of like, they're similar to like chives. So essentially for the rest of this alley, it's just a repeat. Goes to Snow Princess, Lobularia, the gorgeous wax begonias, Surefire, Cherry Cordial, gorgeous. Look at that Rose of Sharon right there. I've got a color similar to this, but it doesn't receive as much sun, so I'm gonna have to move it. I've got one at my property, and it really is underperforming. It's starting to grow into a pillar shape because it's not getting enough sun. This one right here is gorgeous. Look at that. Gorgeous, healthy panicle hydrangeas. Not sure if these are quick fire or what. Actually, they're starting to get a little bit of chlorosis in the leaves, but they're still healthy nonetheless. Beautiful. So that's the alley that we just came up. And so we're going to meander around this pond here, you know, and IDing some of the plants. I'll try and keep my mouth shut for the most of it. See, they cut back their yarrow. I just finished doing mine about a week ago as well. They start to fizzle out and flop all over the place and look really unkept. This was called Firefly Fuchsia. Gorgeous. Nice design idea for a corner bed. Edge out with something that's pretty durable right at the edge, at the corner. This is lemon coral sedum. It actually needs a little more water than average sedums. And then that looks like gomphrena and some sort of a petunia, some lantana that the bees are getting busy. And this gorgeous purple grass right here with the plumes. And it's repeated throughout the entire edge of this bed. See right here. And it spreads. This lemon coral sedum will spread. If a piece breaks off and touches soil and gets sufficient moisture, oh my God, that thing will take off. With little intervention from you. So that grass is called purple fountain grass. Oh, that's what I said. Pennisedum. Pennisedum. Pennisedum is a different plant altogether. Yeah, it's a very, very bright and bold color grouping here. That'll definitely attract attention if it's on the street or in your front yard. And I love the color of this lantana right here. Oh, it's not a lantana. Come on. Cana lilies. Woo. The only problem I have with cana lilies, the flowers are beautiful, but they fade so fast, and you have to keep getting in there and cleaning them out. That's the only downside. But the bold leaf structure, that's very useful in the garden. So I'm sitting here under this tent. So we're gonna cover this bed and then work our way out over to that little bridge. So we've got a bunch of verbena down here. I tell you, verbena has really improved. It used to be a sprawling, scraggly, dry mess, but these have more of an upright habit to them. They grow very nice. And I'm sure extra water, which this bed really requires because of this coleus, kind of helps things, stay a little more healthy. And the gomphrena in the middle there, beautiful color combinations. I tell you, that little tut grass is losing though. It's right here. Not sure what variety that is. getting out thugged. So this is pretty much a repeat for this entire border. And that's what kind of keeps things uniform. Me and borders, I like to put 3 to 5 of each plant, but I like so much diversity. Sometimes you gotta just keep things, it might seem boring at first, but it keeps things very cohesive, very uniform. So we're gonna jump over here to this kidney-shaped bed real quick before we go to the bridge. So this is clearly a hot border. A lot of hot colors. That orange sunset color on this lantana. And you got the salvia with the bees are still going crazy over. Getting the remainder of all that nectar before it starts getting cold. And you got this different leaf texture of this sweet potato vine right here. It has more of a bushy, upright habit. Yeah, I think that looks better in a pot or a container. I don't know, it's a personal choice. There's some gorgeous incredible right here. So that's a variety of Annabelle, or a descendant of Annabelle, where the stems stay a little more upright and firm. Got a couple of those in the garden. All right, so we're gonna swing over to this bed by this bridge. Of course, you got a bunch of pink star supertunia down here. Always plant that in mass. It just looks better. That black lace elderberry back there seems to be struggling a little bit though. I think it might need some more water. So clearly all the ground covers are just nothing but petunias, just different types. This one right here is called Really Red, self-explanatory. And this is a dreamy color right here. Supertunia Tiara. Very nice. All right. Cross this bridge real quick. I like this yarrow right here. Firefly red pop yarrow. Beautiful. That'll match really well with Coreopsis. Kind of like a moonbeam or something like that. That'll pair really nicely with that. They're just really keeping up this supertunia theme. I tell you, that's a lot of watering for these plants. And interestingly enough, they paired them with Gara, which takes drier soils or leaner soils, not with too much nutrients, as opposed to a supertunia. So that's interesting, the combination here. I guess with the drip, they probably put just one emitter. Notice, yeah, one emitter over here and a bunch more by the Supertunias. So beyond that is a private residence. Just wow. That's crazy. Crazy petunias. All right. So I'm gonna find something else to look at, and that'll be the end of this tour.